Hi there, my name is Macy Jacob, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing and reacting to Naomi Jon's latest album, Strawberry. If you haven't already seen, I did react to her album last year. I really liked that album, so I have high expectations for this one today. I have listened to a few of the singles that came out already, so I kind of have a little bit of an understanding of what it's gonna sound like, and I'm unsure. But I'm excited to hear it. So we're gonna get into it. But before that, make sure to check out my Instagram at macy.jacob and my production company Instagram at Bright Moss Productions. Thank you. So right off the bat, we know this album has a way different vibe than the last one. I think she said that the aesthetic of this album is a lot more closer to her own personal style. This makes a lot of sense for me that this is the aesthetic of the album. I'm not exactly sure about how it's gonna sound. I imagine it's gonna be very poppy and not as like rock leaning as the last album was. There are 14 songs. I think I've heard like 3 of them already, but I will still review them for you. The first song is called Rage. Let's get into it. Okay. This is not what I was expecting, of course.
You think you know who I am just because of the way I look? Well, labels are dumb. I used to care because I dress so cunts.
Okay. I love this. Shut up! Shut up!
But you should see me when
This is so fun.
pulling up with my baseball bat.
Oh my god.
I'ma make 'em cry.
I love this. Whoa, that sounded crazy. I love this.
Sorry, I forgot I have to be a lady.
Shut up. That was hilarious. That was really, really good for an intro song, especially. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps I had incorrect expectations. Sorry, Miss Naomi, I was not familiar with your game. That was so fun and hilarious. I think that's one thing about her music that's super unique. It's kind of like funny. Like, she's hilarious, so it kind of comes through in the music. Obviously, I liked that song. It was so fun. It was very like K-pop kind of. That's the influence that I hear. So, I'm gonna give that song, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay? So the next one is ASMR, and I do like this song, but I'll tell you why later.
Secrets, whisper in disguise, the fragrance of my perfume.
It has a really unique sound, I think. Is it too loud? It gets stuck in my head. Okay, so I like that song, and it occasionally gets stuck in my head. The music video is insane. The song is really fun. I like that, and it's like a little bit like party music, and I love that for parties. For my everyday listening purposes, it's not high up there for songs I listen to on my daily basis. For that reason, I give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know why she's raw dogging the world. I feel if I were listening to this one for the first time, I would have had a pretty shocked reaction. That was ASMR. Next is Hello Kitty, which I also already have heard. This song is insane. It's like Kesha, almost. You can't listen to this with your mom in the room. This part is so good for me. Yeah, so I don't go to the club. End of statement. But if I did, this would be the kind of music that I would want to listen to. It reminds me of like Kesha, like early 2000s pop music. People were saying not nice things about that song. It's fun, it's on the nose, it's kitschy. If you get it, you get it. I thought the music video for this song was hilarious. To me, I like when an artist is not afraid or not ashamed to be silly and crazy and out there and have fun. Let people have fun. We're having fun and being silly and not taking things too seriously and being a little bit sexy about it. So I like that. This song for me is a 9 out of 10. But we're about to get into some ones that I haven't heard yet. So next one is called Ew. Okay, this one follows like a similar like early 2000s vibe. Cute voice that she's using. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Come on. This is so fun. I love that. I really fucking need a break. This is funny. That was a lot of fun. I'm clearly enjoying myself, so I think that's a statement in and of itself. It was hilarious. It was catchy. It was funny. I already said that. It was so cute. I kind of liked the like babyish voice that she was doing. It's cute. Big fan. I might give it a 10. I'm also in a great mood today, so you got me on a good day. Okay, next is Paragon, which I have heard, but not in full, and I have opinions about it, but we'll get into it. Okay, yeah. It's very club music. My father. I've not heard this part. Okay, that song is very high energy. It definitely sounds like something they would lip sync to on RuPaul's Drag Race. It really reminds me of that Lady Gaga song, the one where it's like a spell and she's like spelling it out, abracadabra. It kind of reminds me of that song. For my daily listening, like I said previously, it's not up there. Super fun again. I like the choices that were made. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's stuck in my head right now. So I think we are past all of the songs that were singles. So that's exciting. Next up is Killer Bunny.
Jump into the backyard, make you holla. Bunny boys wanna spend that dollar. Take up all the drama, bitch, I'm gonna, bitch, I'm gonna, bitch, I'm gonna. I'm gonna try it, catch it. Gotta go, gotta get that cabbage. Feel I feel like you should pet it. Break my heart, you will regret it. You're Playboy and I know what you like. Oh, you're gonna end up like all the boys before.
Okay. And you're a dummy. Wow. Oh my god. How can you not love this? Okay, that song was so fun. I loved that. If you don't like fun and you don't like this kind of music, then it's unfortunately just not for you. I like fun, so I like this. That was hilarious, very silly, very fun, catchy again. Same notes as before, like it's dance music, so I'm probably not gonna listen to it like every day. It'll go on a playlist. I give it an 8.5. Next is Interlude. Cute.
You're not funny.
This is hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, that was hilarious. Just an interlude, so not really a song, but that was hilarious. I would probably give it, I don't know, like a 6 out of 10 for being funny. It was like literally 15 seconds long, so. The next actual song is called Sweet, which actually this is a single, but I haven't heard it. Okay. Okay. I get it. It's cute. I like how this sounds. I did like that song. It wasn't my favorite. It was cute. It was a little bit on the nose with the lyrics. Like, we get it. It kind of reminded me of like some old Melanie Martinez song or something like that. Not personally my taste, but still really cute. Her vocals were really good in that song, especially. There wasn't a lot of like vocal distortion or like crazy editing happening in that song, so it was kind of a good reprieve from the rest of the songs that we've heard so far, honestly. It was very sweet, hence the title, and I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it's up there for me. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. The next one is called Hypersonic. I like that. I like how this sounds. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I think I dig it. I don't know though. Very interesting. That one sounded a lot different than all the songs that we heard so far, basically. It was a lot more like melodic and like almost chill, but like still a bop. I liked it. There wasn't really like a hook or like a chorus, really. And I couldn't fully understand like the story of what was happening with the lyrics. I liked it though, and it was different, so I like to have variety on an album. I appreciate that. So I'll give that one a 7.5, almost an 8. Yeah, I'm impressed so far by all the songs that we've heard. Very good production. I don't know who does it, but it's very good. Next up is Unicorn. Okay, I like this. Okay, super cute. I feel like I'm on drugs. I like that. Okay, I really liked that ending. Okay, so it seems like after the interlude, there's a shift of sorts in like the general vibe of how the songs sound. That one was cool. It was sexy. I liked the lyrics. It made me feel like I was at a rave, like doing drugs. I've never done that. The vocals were interesting too. I liked it. And I don't know. It was a little bit salacious, a little bit provocative. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it I'll also give it a 7.5. Yeah, not a standout for me necessarily. I don't know. Maybe I need to like adjust my perspective a little bit since all these songs on the second half sound a bit different. The next song is called Jamais Vu. That's my best guess. All right, sorry. Here we go. Very cool. Definitely different than all the songs so far. Okay, I kind of get it. Kind of. Very interesting. Okay, wow. Wow, vocals. This is really good. Wow. That was really unexpected, but so good. It definitely had different influences than all the songs we've heard so far. Like, it really reminded me of like ABBA or something. Like, I really like that this is on this album. Her voice was amazing with that like song style. Very good vocals. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. The next one is called Strawberry, the title of the album, so. Okay, I sense we're back to, yes, back to the hyper pop sounds. Okay. Oh, okay, I have heard a little bit of this in promo. Okay. Very fun. Very sexy. That sounds cool. I like that. Wow. Okay. I feel like it was too like in the theme. This one and a couple of the other ones where it's like, okay, we get it. It's about like candy and like sweet stuff, and like it's also like it's like a metaphor. Okay, we get it. That one was really good, but like having heard all the songs so far, it was a little bit similar to some of the other ones in terms of like the lyrical elements and the everything. Too like on the theme for me, but that song was really good. Her vocals were really good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It doesn't have like listenability for me personally, but I still think it's a good song. Because it's the title track, I get that it's supposed to like set the tone for the album, but it wasn't the first song. And I think we only have a couple more. So next is called Pop. This sounds really cool. I really like this. Okay. Okay, Britney Spears mentioned. Okay, I like the shout outs. Yeah, girl. Okay, I like it too. That song was good. Definitely different sounding than all the other songs we've heard so far, so I'm happy about that. It was very like sexy, kind of sensual, and less cutesy a little bit. For the clubbing girlies, this is all gonna be great for you. I don't know what place this song will have in my life of music listening, so for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But I liked it, my ears liked it. The next one is called Cardboard Box, and this is actually the last song. A ballad? Why is it sad? Well, that was sad. I don't I don't like when an album ends on like a sad one. The song, it was very sweet and sad. I probably won't like listen to that, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10, but I liked how it sounded. It was beautiful. So for my thoughts on the album, I was having a lot of fun earlier, and now I don't know, I need a snack. I had a lot of fun throughout listening to this album. It was a lot of fun and funny as well. I think it's awesome that she has this level of creative musicality while like starting out not doing music and just doing YouTube. I think that's awesome. I love when people contain multitudes. I really hope that this album is successful for her. I would love to go on the tour. I bet all these songs are gonna sound amazing on the tour. I think my favorites were definitely the first one, Rage. then Hello Kitty and Ew, and Killer Bunny and Hypersonic. I think those are my tops. Yeah, not exactly what I expected at all, and I love to be surprised. So that was my review. I had a lot of fun listening to this album. I'm excited to listen to some of these songs again. Let me know what you thought of this album. Let me know what your favorite songs are. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have any ideas for albums that you'd like me to review in the future, let me know. And yeah, if you haven't heard it yet, go listen to Naomi Jon's new album, Strawberry. Leave a like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, so that's all, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!